What's up, guys? Cole Parker here, back again. Doing a quick update on the car. We got some parts that we're going to check out. We're going to decide what we're going to do with the fuel system today. And we have a few parts in right now I wanted to show you. We got some the turbo right here and the intercooler right here and some pipes. You know, the intercooler pipes and the exhaust pipes. But we're going to be home making the exhaust pipes because this was a Camaro kit and it's definitely not going to fit this car out of the back. So that's alright. I decided to change my fuel setup. We're going to go with a fuel cell and a Walbro 255 pump going straight to the some aftermarket fuel rails on the car. And we'll be running the stock injectors until we get some bigger injectors, of course. But as of now, all we got right here is the turbo and the intercooler. We'll check it out real quick. We'll see where we're going to mount the fuel cell. We'll see about the intercooler mounting and things like that. We'll just check it out real quick. So I'll show you the turbo right now, and we'll check out the intercooler, and then we'll see where we're going to mount the fuel cell, and that'll be it for the day. We should have the fuel cell unboxing, should be here in the mail in a few days. We'll show you the whole setup, all the lines and everything, and how we're going to run it. We'll do an install video on the fuel cell and, you know, all the AN fittings, the push lock hose, and all of that. It'll run from the fuel cell to the pump, up into the lines all the way down the car. But we'll do that next time. We'll do the install video and everything, and so let's check out this turbo. Just doing a quick mock-up of this, see how they'll sit. I'll definitely have to clock it a bit, but ultimately this is how it's going to sit on the car. Not ideal, but doesn't look the best, but it's functional. That's it right there. And looks pretty good. Looks pretty good. It'll look better when it's all finished, of course. We can go check out the car in the back right here. Show you about the trunk. I have it pretty much stripped out. I'm gonna be cutting that spare tire mount out for sure. And I'll definitely be mounting the fuel cell back here. I don't think I'll have to cut a big hole in the floor. I think it'll fit. It's about a foot high. The trunk should close. Run the fuel lines down and under the car. The lift makes it real easy, and run it up to the rails. So this is how it sits right now. And the inside, I've got the transmission mounted and the gear shifter mounted and everything. That's fourth gear right there. So I'm gonna have to figure something out to in order to make it shift. I'll have to trim the trim right there. Trim the trim. I have to trim it up a bit. Thinking about some Lexan or acrylic sheet or something like that. Same with that. I took the radio out. I'm going to end up putting that push start panel right there. And I got a piece of acrylic sheet that I can just put right there and screw it in, and it'll look alright. Look pretty good. But yeah, I definitely have to figure something out right there with the shifter. So that's another thing. Let's go over here and let's check out the intercooler real quick. My stack of parts. Here's the intercooler. It looks pretty good. It's 3 or 4 inches thick. 4 inches, I'm guessing. It's pretty thick, and it should definitely do the job. And I got the pipes underneath it and the box right there. But yeah, that's it. Intercooler. Car. No, we'll be mounting that fuel cell in a couple of days when we get it in the mail. And here's how it sits. Yeah, it's white. The exhaust housing right there is white because it was rusting and it was ugly. And I just had sprayed it real quick with some VHT paint, and yeah, those headers look good until I put them in and it was dirty. Yeah, I ended up having to hammer it out quite a bit to make the headers fit, but that's all right. It'll be all right. It's definitely turn out decent. But anyways, so that's it for the day, and we'll get you a video in a few days on the fuel cell and the fuel cell installation and how that works out, and then we should be ready for a first start after that. We got some oil. Probably start it soon. The drive shaft is in the shop right now. It's getting made. It should be ready tomorrow or the day after. We'll have the drive shaft soon. We'll put it up in the same day we do the fuel cell, I'm guessing, and then we're on the road again. All right, well, thanks for watching today, and I'll do a quick exit here in a minute. All right, that should do it for today. We got a few things left on our to-do list before she runs and drives. A couple of things going with, got the feed line for the turbo. I need to figure out the return line is one of the main things. That shifter trim. The fuel lines will all be in this week, end of this week or early next week, and that should be pretty easy to install. Drive shaft to be in a couple of days. I need to bleed the clutch through the master cylinder right there, and bleed the master cylinder, you know. Anyways, that's really about it, and then it'll run and drive, we hope. So that's it for the day. Be sure to check out the other videos on the build, and we should have one more in a couple of days on the fuel cell installation. And yeah, let's check it out. We'll check that out in a couple of days if you want to, and see where we go from there. Should be running in, say, a week or two, and driving in a week or two. How about that? So I appreciate you guys watching, and see you next time.